Spend any time at all outside today, you know how hot it is out there.
Amen.
Yeah, it's bad. Here to explain why it can be unhealthy as well is Dr. Todd Ellerin, the acting chief of medicine at South Shore Health. Good to see you, Doctor.
Great to see you, Dr. T. It's like a wall. It hits you the minute you get out there. Just to remind everybody what we're in now and where we're going, this is a look at our 7-day forecast from Storm Team 5. AJ Burnett has just polished it up for us. So as you can see, we're above 90 degrees every day through at least Sunday. So when it's that hot for that long, who's most at risk, Dr. T?
It's hot out there, Eddie, and what's important to know is the most vulnerable people are at the highest risk. So extremes of age, especially elderly, infants, those patients with chronic conditions, chronic heart, lung, chronic kidney disease, obesity is a big risk factor. And then those that are at low income, right? They may not be able to afford air conditioning. They may not have fans, so that puts them at risk. And then, believe it or not, athletes who may be very healthy, but may be hyper exercising outside. And of course, people who work outdoors and can't escape the outdoors, they're at risk as well.
Dr. Cooling centers are open right now in a lot of local communities, Boston, Worcester, Plymouth. There is a long list. So what other options would you recommend to people with health risks and they have no air conditioning if they can't go there?
Right. I'm glad you asked this question. Very important. What can we do about this? Hydration is extremely important. You can't drink enough water during times of great heat. Fans are very important. Remember, fans alone may not be enough, but that is important to cool down the body. Low exertion, believe it or not, taking naps can be helpful during this time. Wearing light, loose fit clothing, that really feels comfortable and is not constricting is important. Believe it or not, wearing sunscreen, while that's not going to make you cooler, let's not forget about that. And there are sunscreen stations around the Boston area where you can get that free. So those are the type of things. And if you can't find a cooling station, call 211. They can help you locate the cooling stations around.
Great reminder. Call 211. They can help you do that. So, Dr. T, as you know, there are some medications that raise a person's risk of overheating. So if there is a list, which ones would be on the list?
So a list probably of the top 5. One is the antipsychotics, the psychotropics. Those can make it difficult to regulate your temperature. Others are medications used for Parkinson's disease. That can inhibit perspiration. Sweating are some of the things that make us cooler. Antihistamines like Benadryl can be very drying. Diuretics, you know what those do. That make you pee more, and it can be dehydrating at a time when we need to retain water and drink more water. Other things including stimulants like the ADD medications and blood pressure medications like beta blockers can make it more difficult to sweat. It constricts the blood vessels so we don't release the heat, and that can increase our temperature.
Doctor, we always hear hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You will probably end this whole thing by saying, don't forget to hydrate. So which fluids work best? I say this to him
all the
day.
time.
I say,
she's right.
Are you hydrated?
She's right, though, Dr. T.
Well, and what's the answer, Marie? What's the most important liquid we put in our body?
Water.
Water is it. That's
Good
very
job,
important.
Ed.
You've taught me well.
Better than the sports drinks. Alcohol is not a good thing when you're trying to hydrate and prevent, heat exhaustion and heat stroke. You can freeze some water bottles. So you want to carry a water bottle around with you. You want to refill it. But if you freeze it, if you have one of those bottles that freezes, it can taste ice cold throughout the day. Those are the things that are very important. If you don't like water, you can put a wedge of lime or lemon in it to make it a little bit tastier. I know that I have a little bit of trouble. I need to drink more than I do. We need to double down on water.
Dr. T, it's great to see you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Doctor.